So, but I was working as like a freelance writer and singer. So I would either just do the songs that they were writing, or I would write some stuff. And yeah, it was nice money too.
Very cool. I'm Adam. So nice to meet you both.
Hey, Adam.
I'm Flyana.
Oh, I'm Bobby.
Hi, Flyana. Hi, Bobby.
Together.
And that was SJ.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, good. Well, I'm so happy you're here. This is a podcast about both of you and your journey in music and starting the project and your EP.
Right.
Nice.
Awesome. So I guess we'll start with you, Flyana. First off, are you? I like your ears. Are you? What is this for, real quick? Now I'm.
So the human body is just so weird. Sometimes I don't feel like this is my form. So I like to play with how I dress up, like ears, because this makes me feel like, oh, this is me today. If that makes any.
No, it does make sense. I love that. That's cool. So do you have multiple like costumes and stuff that you have to get ready?
What?
Do you have multiple kind of costumes that you get together, like depending on how you're feeling that day?
Yeah, depending on the day. Today I felt like an elf. Sometimes I wear glasses like Bobby is, but it's all like different shields to like shield me from.
Yeah, I think we all have this. Like we all dress in certain ways to evoke certain emotions from within ourselves.
Yeah, I love that. That's super cool. So, Flyana, so where were you born and raised? First off,
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. What part? I have family in the Plano, I believe. Is it?
Oh, nice. We've lived in Plano a little bit. We lived in Frisco, and then we went to Oak Cliff. So like kind of all over, but high school was in Allen, pretty much.
Okay, rad. So, and real quick, I'll get to you, Bobby. I'm just curious, real quick, how did you get into music?
My whole family does music. So like as a youngin', everyone was singing and dancing or filming or something creative. So I always knew I wanted to be an entertainer.
Did I see that both of you are classically trained musicians?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry. One more time. I think I cut you off.
We can read music.
That's amazing. What about you, Bobby? Where were you born and raised?
Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, that's where I grew up.
What was that like?
It was cool. It was cold. I didn't really come from a hugely artistic family, but like all my family loves music, so I've always loved music my whole life.
Did you start playing an instrument at an early age?
I got a guitar when I was 8. Nobody decided to like give me lessons or anything, so I was just like strumming. But like when I was like 16, I asked for lessons.
Oh, cool. And were you trying to write songs at that age too, or no?
Yeah, I probably started writing songs around then, but I was like writing poems since I was little, like for a long time.
Okay. And when you started putting them into songs, were you like putting them up online, or how were you kind of pursuing music at all, or no?
No, the songs are so bad. Like in my head, I was like pursuing music. Like I was like, I'm writing songs all the time, but no one would hear them ever, except for my mom.
Oh, you wrote them for your mom?
Well, I didn't write them for her, but she was the only one who would hear them.
Okay. Did she give you positive feedback at least?
Too much.
Okay. Well, that's good that you're supportive.
Not enough critiques.
Oh, okay. Flyana, what about you? Were you playing an instrument at an early age?
Guitar and piano, kind of, but my brother was really good at playing both. So I just like really wanted to be like him, and he was also like singing and stuff. So I played a little bit, and he would like teach me some chords.
And were you writing songs as well?
I was. My brother made a studio in his closet when he was like 16. So I was probably 13 or so. Or actually.
Yeah, I think she was young.
Yeah, probably.
Y'all are more apart in age.
So I have all of these songs of me at like a really young age, like singing or rapping. And we did put them out. We put them out on MySpace.
Oh, tight.
And yeah, we're like releasing music as a duo pretty much my whole childhood. So
okay. Does your brother still do music?
He does, yeah. He actually collaborates with us often too.
Oh, that's cool. And then you both met where in LA?
Yeah. At
Okay.
Music Institute.
Yeah.
On Hollywood Boulevard.
Oh, so you both went to the Music Institute.
Yeah.
Okay. So what took you to Hollywood then, Bobby? Did you know you wanted to go there, or how did you get into the school? Tell me about that.
I didn't have plans on going to the school, but like I was like, I need to get out of Michigan. So I moved to LA with my aunt, and then she was like, you should go to this school on Hollywood Boulevard. So then we went to open house, and then I was in there because they accept everybody.
Yeah, they accept anyone who can pay, they'll accept.
Yeah.
Okay. So as long as you got a checkbook, they're good to go.
Yeah.
Right. Or financial aid. Yeah.
Cash or whatever. You can Bitcoin, whatever you can muster up, they'll take it and let you in. That's interesting though. Like, what did you go for? Did you go into songwriting at the school?
I went into the independent artist program, and that's where I met like my first class, first day of school. But I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna get a music degree and do stuff with that. I needed something to do.
You just wanted out of Detroit and you wanted to get to LA, and that was
Yeah.
kind of something that you're interested in anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What about you, Flyana? Were you headed to LA to go to that school, or were you going to music?
Another one of my brothers, I have like a bunch of brothers. So this is a different brother than the producer brother that made the one in the closet.
The duo. Okay.
Yeah. This other brother went to USC.
Oh wow. Okay.
We had driven him up here back when I was still in high school. We like driven him up to California, and I like loved it. I was like, the weather is amazing. Everything is amazing. I want to live here. There's like creative people. I love it. But I wanted my godfather to fund my life as an artist. I didn't want to go to college.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, you need to go to college. So I like Googled music college, Los Angeles, and Musicians Institute came up, AMDA came up. So I was like, I'll go to either one of the two, and Musicians Institute won.
Okay. Your brother goes to USC. Was he going for music as well? Because I know they got a big music program.
Yeah, he was in the Thornton School of Music or whatever, the big music program there.
Wow, you do come from a very musical household. Does he still do music as well?
He's a real estate agent now, but he does music as well still.
Yeah, beautiful voice.
Wow.
Very cool. And then the two of you met, you said, in your very first class at Music Institute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine. She was already there for like a couple quarters.
Yeah.
But yeah,
what was the class? And was it like you guys knew that you'd get along right away, or were you kind of putting a project together?
It was a songwriting class. And yeah, we clicked.
We did click, but we're both introverts, so we weren't like, oh my gosh, we're gonna be best friends. Like, whoa. Like internally we thought, this girl's so cool.
Yeah. She'd make me laugh all the time. I'm like, wow, she's so funny, so witty.
Yeah. But it took like a while for us to start the duo and become like the best friends we are today.
Yeah.
Okay. And then was that, well, tell me how that kind of started. Obviously your friendship has to grow, but then were you writing together? Did it kind of start off as a friendship, or we're both in this class, we both enjoy songwriting, let's try to come up with something?
So after Musicians Institute, I like left and moved to Sweden for a little bit.
Oh my.
I was chasing a boyfriend. So I was doing that. So we didn't talk a lot for like maybe a couple of years, I would say. Like,
yeah, here and there, like on Instagram.
Yeah, or like every time I would come back and visit the States, I would call her and we'd go
hang out.
Yeah, we'd go do something together, like dance together or something. And then I moved away from Sweden. I was like, I can't take it anymore. So I moved. I was like, Bobby, what you been up to? And she was like, I'm doing this. And she showed me a bunch of songs.
Yeah. And then Flyana was like, these songs are so good. And I was like shocked that she thought they were so good, because from the moment I met her, she had such great songs and I was just not there yet. But then I guess I caught up. And she was like, I was like, these songs are so good. We should do this together. Yeah, first she was like, we should make an EP together. And then we dropped that EP talk quick and we were like, we're a full-on duo.
Yeah.
Stop talking about the EP. We're like, we're a duo now.
That's funny. So Bobby, what were you up to then? You stayed in LA and you were just writing with different people, or?
No, like I learned how to make beats from Musicians Institute. So I guess that was good because I learned how to work Logic. So I was just making beats at home and being a background actor, like an extra. I was doing a lot of extra work and writing songs and living life.
That's cool. I grew up in San Diego. I knew a lot of people that used to do extra stuff. They would, go up to LA. They shot the show Veronica Mars with what's her name? I can't think of her name right now.
Kristen.
Kristen Bell. Kristen Bell. Yeah, so they shot a lot of that in San Diego. So I had a lot of friends that would go and stand in the background all day and
I was
back
on the reboot of Veronica Mars a few
years
ago.
You were?
Yeah, when they brought it to Hulu.
Yeah.
A lot. Anyway, Kristen Bell seems like a lovely girl.
Yeah, she does. And yeah, she had that show that was started in San Diego. That's cool that you did the reboot. How random.
Yeah, it is random.
That I knew people that were on it, right? But nice. So you guys get together. You move back. Did you move to Sweden? I mean, obviously they have a big music scene. I mean, Max Martin, some like huge artists are out of Sweden.
Best writers ever. I
Yeah.
did music there. I worked for a company called Epidemic Sound. Basically, they're like a music library publishing type of company. So I would sell songs that I would write and do there in Stockholm to the company, and they would play it in like overhead music and stuff. Like at malls or whatever. And I was in a mall one time in Sweden, like getting a burrito from like some random shop, and I heard
that's so cool.
My song. I was like, oh, this is me. But yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. So you would just write were you like the voice on it, or you write the whole song and they would just use it for like placement stuff like that?
Exactly. I was like the voice on it. Sometimes someone there that worked with them would write it too. So they had writers and producers kind of like signed to them. But I was working as like a freelance writer and singer. So I would either just do the songs that they were writing, or I would write some stuff. And yeah, it was nice money too.
That's really cool.
So then I got a work visa so that I could get the money legally. And yeah, it was a whole thing. Wow.
Yeah, that sounds like a whole thing.
Yeah.
So you get back to the States and you guys connect and you're like, oh, let's work on an EP together, maybe an EP, but we're starting a duo. And tell me about that. So once the duo forms, how do you start? Is it because you got a big social media presence? I love the videos you do on like TikTok and the YouTube shorts. Was that kind of how it started, or tell me, I guess what went first when you got together?
We like started doing TikTok dances, but that's all we were. Yeah. But yeah, we just started writing songs. We wrote like 4 songs in 3 days, and took it from there. Yeah, we didn't know like a lot of, we knew producers, but like we just wanted to get it out the way too. So we rented a space. And we were like, we're going to record all these songs that we wrote. And then her cousin came on board because he's an engineer and a producer. Yeah. And then my brother came on board. Sent us beats. And we just like took one day, recorded everything. And then I went to like this ASCAP event and they were like playing songs. And then I played one of our songs. And then these 2 guys walked up to me and they were like, are you guys represented by anybody? What do you got going on? And now they're our managers. Yeah.
So wow.
Yeah. It was like,
what song was that? What song were you playing there?
Single. It was called Bossy.
Okay.
Don't have to listen to it. The mix is so bad. Like I really the sound quality of that song now is just so bad. We've progressed for sure, but literally right after we recorded those songs, we got managers. So it all happened like super very fast. Like, we started in May and then we had managers in July. Like it was all very fast.
And then from there, like getting the management and everything, are you just writing more songs, putting you in the studio more? And is a lot of what you were doing online, or were you playing out around LA as well? We did a couple shows and then COVID happened. Bummer.
And our managers introduced us to our producer, Marky Stout. He's like our main man. Yeah. We love him. Yeah.
Okay. So when COVID happens, I mean, you get these managers, stuff is going, and then the world shuts down. And at that point, are you guys, how do you react to that? I mean, obviously everyone's stuck inside and it sucks for everybody, but people are sick. But does that allow you more time to write, or what's your approach? You go more online angle at that point?
We tried to be vloggers or YouTubers a little bit. Like we made a couple YouTube videos with our masks on.
We were in the studio a lot.
Yeah, we were writing, but we also kind of were depressed about because we love performing. So it was like a sad, lull moment for us for a few months.
Mm-hmm. And then were you able to start writing? Like,
we're like honestly, we're always writing. Yeah, like we're never like not in the process of a song. Like
there's songs in the works.
Yeah, and like we make up stuff when we're like driving in the car together. Yeah. Like we're always writing, never not writing.
Okay. Was there like a big milestone aside from getting the management and all of that happening for the two of you? Was there like a big milestone that you guys can think back at? Like you're like, whoa, I can't, to kind of like validate you to keep going on. Obviously, you get validation from having managers and people interested.
Validating each release is like, oh yeah, we should keep going because we like gain new followers. Yeah, with each release. But I mean, Ring Around was a big. That was
the first one. Yeah, we had like a big TikTok moment or whatever. Our first moment. We like paid some influencers to do a dance that we both made up. And
our streams went up and we got like a lot of videos made to the sound. A lot of people were doing the dance. So that was like a cool first little moment. Yeah. But there's been like a bunch of those
after.
No, that's cool. And then you put out an EP, right? As well already. You already have one EP out? Or no, is that just a bunch of singles that Spotify decided to say is an EP?
Did with a sync company called Position. That was like we worked with this company and we got to like write a bunch of songs that they're still pitching to this day to like TV and movies and commercials.
We're in like Teen Mom, Harlem. Yeah. Like these little here and there.
Yeah. What was the video game one? That was
League of Legends.
Yeah. We've never even heard the placement, but we got a League of Legends placement.
Wow. I was so and I was like, this is so cool. But it was for a trailer.
Right. So we still haven't seen the trailer, but the money came.
That's good. Most important.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Well, that's cool. I mean, like you said, Flyana, that you heard your song in the mall, but then you know, now it's in like Teen Mom and these shows. What was that like for you, Bobby, to hear your song and something like that?
That is cool. Like we got on All American. That was like the only time like they told us what day it was airing, when it was airing. So me and my mom and my brother like watched it, and it's literally like 10 seconds of the song. Yeah, like, it's like the intro, but it was still a cool moment. I was like, oh, that's my song.
Yeah, I know, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So you have an EP coming out. A couple of the songs are out thus far, correct?
Yeah, we released an EP last month. But it was 2 songs.
So it's more like
an A side and a B side. Like it's not like a full-on project, but it's 2 songs put together in one.
Got it. Okay. So that's what I've heard. I mean, I've heard a lot of it. So really is the second song off of the EP or the A B side.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, talk to me about those songs a bit.
They represent duality. I mean, the project is called Both of Them because, like, do you want this song or do you want that song?
And there's 2 of us. There's 2.
Oh, that's what I was trying to figure out. Like, I was saying that, but I didn't pronounce it correctly to like where I understood what the hell I was saying.
One of our managers was like
both of them,
but it's both of them.
Yeah, both of them.
Both of them. I love that. Okay, now I understand. It was when I was saying Boffum. Like, okay. I'll have them say it so I don't sound like a total dumbass.
Yeah. And it's 2 songs. We're a duo. It's 2 of us. We represent duality. Like we're everything and nothing. We're both of them.
I like that. I love the video. Sorry, go ahead.
Really, we collaborated with these other artists as well, like other producers and a writer for the hook, and then we wrote our verses on that one. And then we did just me, Bobby, Marky style. So they're very special songs to us. We love these songs.
No, they're really cool. I was wondering, like, with that. So, do you enjoy working? I mean, it sounds like the one of the songs it was just the 3 of you and your producer, and then the other one you had outside songwriters for the hook. Like, do you enjoy working with other people like that, or is it, do you like to keep it more in house?
It's definitely like they're two different feelings, I guess. Like it's very special when it's just, we call it the 33 Club because
it's just the three of us.
Like
33, 33, 33. That's how the splits work out.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I thought it was because of the Disneyland. Isn't that the club in Disneyland? 33?
Maybe.
We went to Disneyland. We didn't see this club.
Oh, it's nobody. It's some ridiculous amount of money, and like basically it's just like this hidden room. I've never been there, but I'm just. I think it's called 33. Not. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, now
now we
You'll have to YouTube it or something. There's like YouTubes of people trying to break into it. It's like right next to the Pirates of the Caribbean. It's pretty funny. Anyway, sorry.
Very special when we're working just the three of us, but we also love to collaborate and like see what other artists are also on and see how we can mesh it all together and make it us, you know.
We like both of them.
What are you guys working on now? That just came out, obviously, but are you gonna have live dates booked? Are you working on new records or new songs? Do you have anything coming out?
We're working on new songs.
Yes, we're gonna release 2 more singles, like another set of both of them.
Yeah.
In April, hopefully.
And we don't have any shows booked yet, but we'll get some.
We're always looking for shows.
Yeah.
We love
okay.
But basically our tactic right now is just trying to get as much songs out as possible and then see what like hits off, see who gravitates towards us and like really build a fan base by putting out a lot of music.
Cool. And I love the videos you guys do as well. Not only on your TikTok, but like the music videos.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. Are you is that a process you enjoy?
Yeah, wow. We just started working with this guy. His name's Evan Blum. Okay. He does like all those like 360 videos that you see on our page. Just one of the sweetest souls, most creative, talented.
And he really gets us. And I feel like it's rare for people to get us on that level. Like, get our humor and our vision and what we're about. So we love working with him. But yeah, we're super passionate about visuals as well. Like that's a big element to our artistic expression.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, I appreciate the both of you being on here and doing this. I have one more question. I want to get an answer from both of you guys, if that's cool. Both of them. If you have any advice for aspiring artists.
Ooh.
Okay, I would say just do it. Like, if you have a creative fire within you, just do it. Like, people are gonna like it, people aren't gonna like it, but you have to do it if it's in you. Like, if it's burning inside of you, you have to do it. That's my advice.
Just to piggyback off of her advice, don't set roadblocks for yourself. Just put out the music, make the music, put it out. Doesn't matter if no one's listening or if 3 people are listening.
Or if everybody's listening.
Or if everyone, you never know. So just put it out, create, and release. Bringing it backwards.